Hey guys, I'm Good Patriot, and this is...
I'm Alex from Falcon Firearms Training.
And today we're going to be reviewing two guns, the Springfield Armory Hellcat
and the Sig P365.
We're going to see how they compare one against the other, and we're going to be looking at three things. One is trigger reset.
The second one is how it handles with recoil.
And then the third is just going to be the overall feel when shooting the gun. So, yeah, let's do this. The guns are very equal in size. The Hellcat holds up to 13 rounds plus 1, and the Sig 12 rounds plus 1.
Now we're going to test the trigger reset for the 365. Now we're going to do the trigger reset for the Springfield Hellcat. Okay, for this round, I'm going to focus on how it feels to pull the trigger back, how it feels to look through the sights, and how easy it is to focus on the front sight, and how, when I'm done shooting, how easy it is for my thumb to release the magazine, and also just general feel for how it is when it shoots.
So, what did you think about the trigger reset on both guns?
So I found that the trigger reset on both guns was pretty much about the same. The trigger reset on the 365 is a little bit softer. That's the best way that I have to describe it. And the one on the Hellcat is just a little bit harder. It's a little bit louder click, but both of them are good. I like the trigger reset on both of them.
For me, I found that the Sig P365 trigger reset was a little bit too soft on the reset. I'd like it to be a little faster. This one, maybe because it's newer, felt like it just got there quicker. So for me, on trigger reset, I go with the Hellcat.
Okay. How'd you feel with recoil on both of these?
Both jumpy because they're short barrel guns, but overall, I think that the P365 had a little less recoil. It was a little easier to control.
Yes, I would definitely agree. I'm very partial to the recoil on the 365. For me, it was a lot easier to manage, and the recoil on the Hellcat was a lot sharper. I felt it also in a part of my palm, and with each shot, I felt the magazine kind of like pinching my pinky finger a little bit with each shot, which kind of goes into the recoil, but kind of doesn't. But the recoil is a lot easier for me to manage with the 365.
Okay, and yeah, and again, with that, we did have this extended mag on there, so that might be something that wouldn't matter if we had the regular flush magazine in there. Yeah, definitely comfort, I'd go with the P365.
Same. Very, very comfortable. I was saying this earlier that I think that they took molds of a lot of more feminine type hands, and they just took the average of those molds, sanded it down, made it more sleek, and it's just rounded where it should be rounded. It's kind of got some little grooves for your fingers to fit into. I have never picked up a pistol that fits my hand so well.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree. I think that the Hellcat's grip is great in sweaty situations. I think that your hand sticks to it, but along with that, I feel like it kind of is irritating to your hand as well. And when you have that sharp recoil, that rub on at least feminine hands is a little harsh sometimes. I think that in terms of comfort, I go with the P365.
Right. Yeah. So I found there's not much difference between the sights. They have both guns have a really great front sight that's very easy to find with your eye. It's bright green for the 365 and it's bright yellow for the Hellcat. The sights on the 365 though have tritium sights, so you can see them in the dark. So there's tritium on the front and the rear sights, but there's only tritium on the front sight for the Hellcat. I'm pretty sure we didn't shoot these in the dark, but I've seen mine in the dark. But there is an easy to see white part on the back of the sight on the Hellcat, so I mean that's pretty easy to see in the dark too. Mm-hmm. So I like the sights on the 365 better.
In terms of mag release, I feel like they're both the same. I think they're pretty equal in ease of mag release. We didn't do any tactical reloads because we forgot our other mag for the P365, but maybe another video.
Yeah, the mag release is easy to reach with your thumb. With my thumb, it's perfect. For a lot of full-size handguns, I can't reach the mag release with my thumb without kind of tossing the gun in my hand to get it into that place where I can drop the magazine.
So, overall, if I had to pick between the Springfield Hellcat and the P365, I would go with the Sig P365.
Ding, 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 ding!
Because overall, it's just a more comfortable gun to shoot. I like the Hellcat. I love the P365. What do you think?
I love the P365 also. As soon as I got this gun, I was like, this is my gun that I'm going to be carrying for a long time. I like the Hellcat. It's all right. There's a lot of great things about it. It's definitely not the worst gun I've shot. I've shot some terrible ones. It's small too, so it'd be good for concealed carry. So like 1 out of 10, I would say a 365 is like a 9.5, and a Hellcat I would say is about an 8. It's about an 8.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
All right, well, guys, thanks for listening. Again, Alex from Falcon Firearms Training. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
We'll do more gun reviews in the future, and all right.
Thanks for tuning in.
Peace.
Subscribe.